Hey, Santa, what's shaking, man?
What's your name, partner? Little partner?
Well, I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you?
I'm Jolly Old Saint Nick.
Oh, yeah? We'll just see about that.
So...
All right, everybody, welcome to Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're cruising through this week here, first week of December. It's kind of a quiet week, kind of a calm week, which is good. Just, we had the big Thanksgiving stuff, and now it's time to just ramp it up for the Christmas season here. But good stuff. We got the place decorated. It's looking pretty good. And hey, let's get to some headlines, shall we? Starting with the first humanoid robot factory is about to open. I heard Clayton has already placed his order with Skynet.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Apple cider vinegar for hair. All the benefits plus how it works. This is just feeling like an attack at this point. I mean, really. I mean, it's supposed to make you lose weight and be smarter and all this stuff. It is not going to fix my hair. It's not going to do anything for that. And I feel like they're just making fun of me at this point. Big apple cider vinegar is just making fun of me. Chris Novoselic teaches Geddy Lee how to can tomatoes, an exclusive clip from Paramount Plus's docuseries Watch. Watch these two old guys, gods of rock and roll, can tomatoes? I mean, these guys look, it's Geddy Lee. He's got an apron on. He's, I get it somewhat. He's Geddy. But Chris Novoselic, if his glasses get any further down his nose, he's going to be my grandpa teaching philosophy very boringly. Wow. These are like icons of rock and roll, and they look like old guys. I mean, they are old guys, but they're not that old. Jesus. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely. Back to the rock and roll, guys. I mean, come on. And you can can tomatoes at the same time, whatever. All right, moving on. It is Thursday, and we've been talking about stress and things that get in our that kind of make the holidays a little bumpy for us. One of the things is worrying about the deals, all the deals and the shopping, and I gotta get presents, and I gotta get food, and I gotta get the stuff, and I'm on a budget, and blah, 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 blah. And that can be stressful in and of itself. So you gotta give yourself a little bit of grace right now and just slow down, make sure you got your budget. That's number one. Think about what you want to get for people, because the thinking about and caring about what you're giving to someone is the most important part. It's not what it costs. And the businesses play a little bit of a game with our minds. Sadly, they use the it's kind of a scare tactic that you're going to miss out on these deals. You're going to miss out if you don't get there. If you don't get this price, you're going to pay a lot more. And it's really not it's an unfair tactic, because it makes us feel uncomfortable about not having enough money to buy the things we really want, thinking that if we get someone this thing that's really expensive, but I'm getting it on a good deal, they're gonna be so happy with that present. And really, that's not what it's about. It's about the thought, It's not, I spent this much money on you. That's not the part that matters. I care about you enough to give you something that matters to me and matters to you. That is what is most important. So it's really hard to not get stressed out over that. Feel like you're missing deals. There's always these ads for different deals going on. But like I said, start with your budget, get your budget, and then do some shopping. Go online, check some different prices, and go to the stores and check it out. Sometimes I find a lot of times that the things I actually want to get someone, they're not the things that actually go on sale anyway. So I'm still like shopping for deals just like it was June or July or something like that. So just get in the habit of shopping for deals and spending money based on your budget, not based on thinking that if you get something really, really cool, it's going to matter so much more to that person. Not to say that that isn't true to some degree, but that's not what this is about. It's not what the holiday season is about, right? So try and take some of that stress off yourself. It is what it is. You can still find good deals. They are out there, but make it more about finding the right gift that matters to you to give to this individual, and making sure then that fits inside your budget. All right, that is it for Thursday, man. We're gonna jump right into, we're gonna go back into the bearded past with Zach.
Hey everybody, it's Thursday. It's December 7th. It is time to go back to the Bearded Path with Zach. And the first thing I'm going to just throw out there right now is we all know this is the anniversary day of Pearl Harbor. It's the day that the Japanese, they planned an attack on the United States. And of course they flew into Pearl Harbor. They killed more than 2,300 Americans. The USS Arizona is a memorial there that you can go see. It was completely destroyed and is still underwater. And the USS Oklahoma is capsized during that day. There are a lot of other ships that were also destroyed, but a lot of them were salvaged and eventually put back into usage during the war. So we have here going back into 1837, the Battle of Montgomery's Tavern. The only battle of the Upper Canada Rebellion takes place in Toronto, where the rebels are quickly defeated. I didn't know they had a rebellion in Canada, or an Upper Rebellion, period. I'm going to have to read more about this. I actually have a Canadian history book at home. I guess I'm going to open it up and read about Canadian history. 1787, Delaware becomes the first state to ratify the United States Constitution. Also, 1776, Gilbert du Monthier, Marquis de Lafayette. Now, Marquis de Lafayette, he was a French general who spent time here in America as an advisor to George Washington. He arranges to enter the American military as a major general. 1917, World War I, the United States declares war on Austria-Hungary. This was a big day in the United States history because, number one, the United States did not want to go to war. Number two, so when they did, it was big. And then, speaking from just somebody who has a family member who fought in World War I, obviously was a huge day, and eventually my great-grandpa went off and fought in that war. So in 1995, the Galileo spacecraft arrives at Jupiter a little more than 6 years after it was launched by Space Shuttle Atlantis during the mission STS-34. I don't know about you guys. I get amazed at this stuff, and it's not so much like, yeah, space is cool and all that, but what amazes me is the amount of time it takes. And these things are going at very high speeds. It's just so vast and so big. So yes, on this day, the Galileo spacecraft reaches Jupiter, and obviously that's a big deal for those people who put it out there 6 years ago and started controlling it. I mean, they don't know what's going to happen once it gets out there. So pretty cool feat for them. And you guys, take care. Have a great rest of your Thursday. And we'll chat again tomorrow. Bye now.
All right, very good. That is good stuff going back in the past. But yesterday's National Day was the Mitten Tree Day. It was kind of weird. It's like you decorate the tree with all these mittens, then people just come and yank them off, and at the end of the day, your tree's on. Well, that's actually kind of smart, isn't it? That's how you get to the end of the year, your tree's ready to be put away because it's undecorated by the end of the year. That's actually kind of smart now that I get it. So instead of, we have to sit there on the, couple days after Christmas or whatever it is and sit there and undecorate the tree, and we got to do it ourselves. Here, it's like, hey, free Christmas ornaments all over my tree. Just take them out. By the time you get to Christmas, they're all gone. You can just pack up your tree and you're ready to go. Pretty smart. I kind of like Mitten Christmas Tree Day, whatever it was now. I like that idea. All right, let's check out what the National Day is right here.
Good morning, everybody. I'm still here. I'm still with this funky doodle voice. I know. But it's Thursday, down the slope to the weekend. Here we go, running out of room here in the holiday season already. But it's the 7th, and today's National Day is National Slime Day. Slime. You used to buy it in a can, and I didn't like it when the grandparents bought it for my kids. You slime in the car, slime in the carpet. It doesn't come up as easy as Play-Doh. Play-Doh, I didn't mind. It'll harden after a while. You don't want to step on Play-Doh, though, when it's hard. Man, it hurts. But slime, it just stays there. It's ooey gooey and slimy. Not good stuff. I've made it. Made it with the kids one time. You can make your own slime. It's, borax and something else, and I can't remember because I don't like it. When you touch it, it's weird and, not a good feeling. But, sensory-wise, some people like to run their hands and put their hands in it. Not me. And it gets under your fingernails. No, it's not for me. It really isn't. But if you like slime, you don't have any slime, I don't know. Can you buy slime now? I'm sure you can. But I remember back, what was it, in the 90s and the early 2000s? They had that show on where you answer questions and different things, and if you got it wrong, you got slimed. Oof, didn't look good. Just, no, not my cup of tea, guys. But if you're into slime, it's your day. Oh, if you're a Ghostbuster, you get slimed, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, that's what it is. National Slime Day.
Lost civilizations, extraterrestrials, myths and monsters, missing persons, magic and witchcraft, unexplained phenomena. In search of cameras are traveling the world, seeking out these great mysteries. This program was the result of the work of scientists, researchers, and a group of highly skilled technicians.
Okay, very good. YouTube Live 1 o'clock. We have somebody cooking something tasty, and we've had some really tasty food this year. I was thinking back on it, and we've had some, some that were kind of like, okay, maybe we won't do that one again. There's some that should be repeated, actually, especially that I can't get the smash burgers that Gabrielle and Clayton did out of my head. Those were really, really tasty, all from basically scratch. It was really good. And I think they did that one on the waffle maker or something like that. I don't know. That was really good. So YouTube Live 1 o'clock. We'll see that. Otherwise, have a great Thursday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, Friday on the morning. Ooh, we don't throw these things. We decorate our tree with them. That's what we do. Well, like the mitten tree. Here you go. You decorate your tree with a bunch of blank. This one's not blank. You decorate your tree with a bunch of blank Christmas cards, and then people can come by and take them off the tree and then give them to people. That way your tree is undecorated by the end of the year, and all you gotta do is fold it up and put it away. All right, guys, have a great Thursday.